Welcome back.
Smooth, real smooth.
Today we got True Moo. We talked about it last time. It's like the bargain brand of corporate chocolate milk.
Yeah. What are you guys' thoughts about it?
It's just like you can't have bad chocolate milk. It's so hard to have bad chocolate
it's really
milk.
hard to fuck it up.
It's like my opinion on pizza. Like, sure, there's bad pizza out there, and there's good pizza out there, but I don't give a fuck. It's still pizza.
Like, even bad pizza, even bad chocolate milk, it's still better than, like, average something else. You know?
Exactly.
The second best thing, it's like, I'd just rather stick with the good stuff.
Yeah. It's pretty smooth. It's pretty chocolatey, but, like, you can definitely taste the cheapness.
Yeah.
You can taste, like, the plasticity of the
No, it sounds silly.
I don't know about plastic.
I don't know.
It sounds
I feel like it
silly,
tastes
but
plastic,
you can tell
like,
that it's not as heavy.
Yeah. But I like it.
No,
like,
you can tell it's cheap. You can't take the plastic in it.
I can taste.
No way.
I can taste it over the
It's
other
half
stuff.
a gallon, guys.
But like I like it.
No.
I'm gonna give it a 6.9 out of 10.
Okay.
I'm not gonna rank it.
Okay, but 6.9 out of 10.
You're alone on that
like,
one, buddy.
You can't fuck up chocolate milk. Like, who's
Okay,
ever done
yes,
that
you
before?
can.
Oh wait, no, we had that really bad chocolate milk in Rhode Island.
Yes.
Okay.
I was
you
gonna
can't fuck
say
up chocolate
yes,
milk.
you can.
This is not a
wrong.
fuck up. This is good. Trader Joe's is better by far, but like
Again, not a sponsor, but could be.
we're going for the 3 sponsors by episode 3.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
We haven't started that 0 sponsors so far, but we're working on it.
Yeah,
we'll
don't
work
worry.
there.
We'll have it like real soon.
But
Yeah.
I'm excited for our future. I'm excited for True Moo's future as a chocolate milk company. And today is today's Tuesday, which means it's not Monday, Sunday, Wednesday,
Which
Thursday,
also
Friday, or
means
Saturday.
that the NFL division round playoffs happened,
I agree.
and our picks were not. Well, his were all right because
4 for 4.
He just
That's
picked
boring.
He just picked the
The
Alright.
right answers? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That's
you
correct.
picked the easy
So
answers.
Tyler went
Oh, okay.
4-0. I went 2-2.
I don't know what
I think you actually picked the Colts.
I picked the
last time.
Colts.
You definitely
I
picked the Colts. You
Oh, yeah,
both
no.
You
argued
picked
for
Colts,
luck.
Rams. I think you actually
I
picked the
think-
Chargers too.
Dude, I'm telling you,
and
my
the
boy
Saints.
Tyreek Hill
I either went
outrunning
2
everyone.
and 2 or
2-2.
3 and 1, which means
Alright,
I was
I'm gonna say
tied
it was
for
2 and
second.
2.
Yeah, surprisingly,
Tied for second.
yeah.
who's the current running back for the Chiefs? He was good last night.
Yeah.
Oh,
not
yeah.
last I don't
night.
remember his name, but
It was something
not
Williams.
Kareem Hunt. He
Yeah.
kicked
Which just
some
tells you
people.
that their system is good, which is good for
Andy
them.
Reid is
Line.
old and he
Their
likes
line.
burgers, but he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta like.
And dude,
I don't
Pat
know if you
Mahomes,
watched.
Dude,
Pat
I'm telling you,
Mahomes.
Travis Kelce,
Travis
Tyreek Hill,
Kelce is the best.
Pat
player.
Mahomes, they
He was
can
my fantasy
ball
football
the
tight
fuck
end.
out.
Was able to sauce 4th place with a 6-8 record. So
If you look at
we're
just
kinda doing a good job.
offensive,
yeah,
Kelsey is the best.
yeah, Kelsey.
'Cause, yeah.
Gronk's looking like an old man.
See, the thing is though, like Gronk just being on the field helps
Yeah.
the team
Yeah,
because they have to double him. Because if they
Yeah.
don't double him, we'll throw to him. So they have to.
Yeah.
And he's like one of the best blocking tight ends, which is just an underrated truth. But like,
yeah.
True.
not a lot of tight ends nowadays actually block. And if they're doing like a run, like a run play, a lot of times they'll just sub out the tight end to put in like extra tackles, but they actually just keep in Gronk, which is
Yeah,
just
it's pretty
pretty
litty.
cool.
Yeah.
So the Colts won 31-13. I was pretty
Blowout.
impressed with
I was pretty
Pat Mahomes.
Set.
Colts finally stumbled, but it was good to see Pat Mahomes get playoff dub for the Kansas
Also,
City Chiefs.
it's just even though it didn't like they ended in the playoffs losing the blowout, good for Luck and the Colts.
yeah, they weren't lucky
It
this
was
time.
great.
It was pretty litty. They had a really good team.
Please tell me that was
Yeah.
a pun.
Well, Andrew Luck, the quarterback.
And
Yeah.
the same
said
was
lucky.
intended,
Yeah,
which it was.
yeah,
You know, because
yeah. Tyler doesn't use his brain.
they got those two.
And then the Rams beat the Cowboys.
That
in a
was
pretty
cool.
good game. That
'cause
was a good game.
CJ Anderson.
Yeah,
came
C.J.
out of
Anderson,
nowhere for like 100 yards.
He used to
or
be the
something.
dad on the Broncos.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, then they.
and now he's kind of like a
He
dad
was
on the
dropped by
Rams.
the Raiders and the Panthers this year, and
Yeah.
then finally got picked up by the Rams
Yeah.
and did that.
Like who gets
Okay, yeah.
who gets dropped by the Raiders? Like you can get traded by the
Oh my
Raiders,
God.
but like dropped by the
If,
Raiders.
if you're
that's
traded
sad.
by the Raiders, that means you're probably pretty good.
yeah,
because their
and
two
Gruden
best
doesn't like
players
good
got
players.
traded.
Yep.
But yeah, Rams convincing dub.
That was nice.
Looking good.
They needed it. If they lost,
Yeah,
the
then-
NFL would be turned upside
Yeah.
down because they're all hiring McVay type people.
Yeah.
So if McVay lost
Yeah.
again in the
McVay-
playoffs, they wouldn't know what to do.
McVay has a hot wife, nice house, and a great football team, so it's good. Patriots bought the Chargers 41-28.
It was
like-
really
it was
like
like
41
yeah.
to 7.
Yeah. That
Because they didn't
was
get their
all
second
garbage
touchdown
time
until like the
scores.
third quarter.
Tom Brady looks real sexual on the field.
Sony Michel did well too. He got
Sony
3
Michel.
touchdowns. I think like 80-ish yards, which is pretty good.
You gotta love that.
Edelman moved up to
Edelman had
second
a
all
good
time in receptions in the playoffs.
And all the running backs got receptions. It was a good time.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not just like 2? Michelle.
And no,
White.
one guy got like 14.
Burkhead was in
White
there as well.
Yeah,
White.
White.
He, like,
White
tied
got
his
a lot
own
It was like
record.
Super Bowl 51 out there on the field.
Yeah, no, he tied his own record with most receptions in a single playoff game.
They were crazy.
Yeah, it was
like
a good
actually,
time. It was
like
first, second.
listen, I don't remember much, but their offense was just unstoppable.
It
like
was.
straight up, they
yeah.
were not stoppable.
What was more impressive was their defense, because their defense just
Oh, it
showed
was
up,
really
and it
good,
usually hasn't showed up this season.
Yeah, I knew the game was over once the Patriots scored that first touchdown. I was like,
They
there's
scored
no way
the-
there's
what was
nobody
it?
stopping
Was
them.
it 35 points in the first half?
Yeah.
That's
it?
crazy. like
No,
that's
it
game
might have
over.
been
Right
38.
Sure.
No,
Fucking sure. Why
the
not?
point is,
No,
they
I
scored
think they
5
scored. Yeah,
touchdowns.
it's 5 touchdowns. Good time. And the Saints beat the Eagles in a close game.
That was good.
That game made me.
Do you guys watch it?
I watched most of it and then I gave up on the Eagles.
I watched the end, but
yeah,
did you see any of it?
Yeah.
I didn't watch Jeffrey's
Do you think
drop.
the Saints won it or the Eagles lost it?
Saints won?
I agree.
The Saints defense stopped
Because they just
stopped
got off to
Big
a
Dick
bad
Nick.
start,
Yeah.
but after the first quarter, I think the Eagles didn't score.
When-
I mean,
yeah.
the Saints came back. Like, they earned
yeah.
their way back.
Yeah.
But also the Eagles, they
I mean,
did what
that
they
kinda
could.
comeback,
They
it
weren't
required-
as good of a team.
Yeah.
So, they did surprise
It was a good
well.
game. Good run by the Eagles. That game made me actually upset though, because I have a friend who's a Saints fan, and I wanted them to lose so badly because of that.
That's funny.
And they just the Saints are
I
just
gotta
so much.
sneeze.
The Saints are just better in every asset than the Eagles, which just made me actually sad.
That was me. I was sad when the Bears lost because I was like, I liked the rooting for the Bears.
Yeah,
and they
the
just-
Bears were kind of cool.
That's like me with the Chiefs.
Yeah. Okay, so conference championships. This is the semifinal
Saints,
round of the
Rams.
National Football League.
they
There's
know.
4 teams left, and all 4 teams have a chance of winning if they win the next 2 games.
That's true.
That's just facts right
No,
there.
at week 6 or whatever,
Yeah.
these were the 4 teams that separated themselves from the pack,
Mhm.
and it's just
Yep.
to make
Yeah.
that all of them actually made it this far is insane. Usually, some teams fall off or get upset if we tap the thing. So it's just it's crazy.
All right.
It's
So
gonna be crazy.
it's a great time.
Okay, predictions.
on the NFC Championship side, we got the Los Angeles Rams of Los Angeles and the New Orleans Saints New Orleans. At the Superdome. It's a dome, sweet dome. 3:05 p.m. It's on Fox. What are y'all's predictions?
I'm gonna go with Saints just
Yeah.
because I don't know. Well, if the Rams win, it's not gonna be a blowout.
Yeah.
But the Saints could blow out the Rams.
Mhm.
I'm just regurgitating information I heard
Exactly.
and I agree
Yeah.
with.
Tyler?
I really this is one of those matchups. I really don't know.
Just pick the 1 seed. That's what you usually.
Yeah,
do.
that's
I
what
mean,
he
I'm gonna
usually
pick
does.
the Saints. I was going to before.
Yeah.
But I really don't know. The Rams are just so good, but I just don't trust
Yeah.
them in the playoffs as much because of what we've seen already.
They are a
Yeah.
younger
it's,
team.
it's just
Yeah.
too difficult.
They're not as
and the
old.
Saints are so experienced and just so good. But both
do,
either
yeah.
team could take it. I really
Yeah.
have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it comes down to coaching.
Yeah. I think it
But
comes
they're
down
both
to...
amazing coaches, so it's really
it's a
gonna
great time.
it's gonna be a great game
Yeah.
either way. I can't imagine. I know I said the Saints could blow out the Rams,
Mhm.
but it's not gonna be like the Pats game.
Yeah.
It'd be like a late blowout where every time the Rams score, the Saints score twice. So it just kind of
Yeah.
by the end it looks like a blowout. It's still gonna be a shootout.
Yeah.
Track me.
Yeah. I think the game's going to come down to who scores more points. And
That's a close one though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
sometimes
the-
it goes the other way.
I think I think the
Oh my
Saints
God.
with Drew Brees, he's an absolute dad. He's gonna come out here
literally.
and win. It's really hard to play in the dome, sweet dome in the
That's
playoffs.
true. It's true.
I think Saints move on, go to Super Bowl 43 in Atlanta.
53.
No,
I-
53. I'm not using my brain today. Okay, and then the second matchup, New England Patriots of Foxborough, Massachusetts, and the Kansas City Chiefs of Kansas City, Missouri. Missouri. And
Missouri.
it's going to be at 6:40
Missouri.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time on CBS, and it's going to be a great matchup. What do y'all think?
I think this one's gonna be closer because seeming as what looking at what the Pats did last week, they just outcoached Anthony Lynn and the Chargers
Oh,
like
yeah.
crazy. They just pulled Like
Yeah.
I heard the announcer say, like they ran a play like in their second drive they hadn't
Yeah.
run in like 4 years. They're just pulling
Exactly.
stuff out. And I feel like they're just more likely to win those types of coaching plays.
Mhm.
But I don't know.
So you pick Patriots?
I'm gonna go Patriots. Yeah,
That's a good pick.
you're gonna see a collective age of 82 of starting quarterbacks in the Super Bowl.
Exactly. That's a good time.
I think Brady's like 42.
I think Brady's 41 and
41.
Breeze is 40.
Breeze just turned 40, so
Yeah.
81.
So we got some old guys.
Okay,
Fun
No, you
fact.
go.
Can I go with a fun fact?
Yeah.
Rivers and Brady was the oldest combined age of two quarterbacks in the playoffs. So if the Patriots and Saints win, they'll just like beat that record again. So that'd be kind of fun.
That's a good time. Tyler, what do you think?
Okay, just like the same thing. Like I agree with it. See, it's surprising because on our last podcast, you can check me on this, but he said no, there's no way the Patriots make it to the final, like to the Super Bowl. Like it's
Yeah, I
not
know,
happening.
but they
and then you're predicting it's gonna happen
because
Yeah.
they won so convincingly, they changed my mind.
Yeah, that's fair.
They did exactly
showed
what
up.
I thought they couldn't do.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm picking the Patriots for the same exact logic that I said last time, which is just that they're so experienced and so good. Bill Belichick, Tom Brady,
Dynastic.
like it's just you can't bet against it.
Yeah. Well,
What do you
They
think?
kind of proved all those people.
I think it's actually possible to bet against them, so I'm just gonna do it.
I
I feel like Tom Brady, he's a clear dad. Like, what a great guy. And like
Yeah, he
it's
kisses
really
his
it's
kids
really
on the
hard
mouth.
to bet against Tom Brady and Bill
Scott
Belichick and James Devlin. But you know,
James Devlin went to Brown, so I love
yeah,
him.
exactly. Got his jersey. He's an absolute god.
Who?
But you know,
He's a fullback. It's like
yeah,
so-
fullback. I have his jersey.
That's so random.
Yeah.
That's the point.
But like Patrick Mahomes, he's a future dad. Like you can tell. And like I just feel like they're going to win. It's really hard to beat teams at Arrowhead in general. I don't think it's as hard in the playoffs, but like the Patriots aren't as good in road AFC Championship games. Like I just go back to like
Yeah.
the game in Denver before Super Bowl 50,
Ooh.
and that was just heartbreaking. I feel like it's going to happen again. I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to come down to who's going to score more points, and I think the Kansas City Chiefs will score more points. So I think they're going to go to Super Bowl 53.
Show your slippers.
But I'm a Patriots fan. I love my Tom Brady's. These are my
Turn
slippers.
upside down.
You know,
There you
there's
go.
the Patriots logo. They play in
This is good.
Foxborough, Massachusetts at Gillette Stadium, and it's a great time. Yeah.
So other sports stuff that happened that was kind of crazy. The Duke game.
Yeah.
I'd
It's a tale of
watch
two
all of
teams.
it.
See, neither did I. I'm gonna be honest. The only highlight clip that I saw was on somebody's story, but it was like a 3/4 court shot
that was
to
pretty
win.
cool.
Was it to win the game?
No,
I don't even know.
might have.
I don't know.
No, I think it was
At
like
the
the
buzzer,
end of
though.
third. It was like the end of the half or something.
Yeah, like that's so lit though.
Yeah,
Regardless,
that's crazy. I saw something that so they have 4 freshmen, or at least 4 freshmen that start.
Oh,
one
yeah.
of which is their point guard, Trey Jones. He's a brother in the NBA, and he got hurt, and like that's like a really big deal because he's one of the he's like the best defender in the country and stuff, and he's like super important to what the Blue Devils do. So it's actually like looking forward, it can affect them a lot. So
Yeah.
if you follow college basketball, I'm sure you already
Yeah.
knew that. And if you don't, you probably don't care. But
Syracuse took
What
the
you
dub
said.
in a high-scoring affair, 95-91 at the Cameron Indoor Stadium, and like
which was at Duke, right?
Duke University,
Duke University
yeah,
of
of
Winston-Salem? No, that's
somewhere in North
UNC.
Carolina, United States. But like you could just tell, like
Wait, actually, what town is it in?
there's,
I have no idea.
I don't know,
Why do you
but
care?
yeah, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I just think Syracuse going to Elite Eight. I just feel it. They got a guy named Battle.
Every
That's a great
single
name.
year,
And then I
they're
saw
like-
this guy
They're like,
from Syracuse. I think it's number 13. Work out the Y one time, and like he's
Oh.
7'2". Like he is.
yeah,
Yeah, the guy.
whatever
The
his
guy.
name is.
There's this guy in Syracuse who's really good. Well, everyone in Syracuse is good at basketball. Definitely better than me. I just feel like Elite Eight. Just
Yeah,
gotta-
you're
just gotta
pretty.
do it.
You're
And like,
close.
and I just feel like ESPN just loves Zion a lot. Like,
He's absurd.
I think,
He's just that good, dude.
yeah.
You know, his
He's
player
pretty good.
efficiency rating is like
Yeah.
41. The average is 15 because it's a formula based on averages.
Mhm.
It's the highest recorded
Yeah.
PR of college basketball. 41. Like
Wow.
all of since they've ever recorded it.
Like, when I see Syracuse play basketball or football now, like, I just feel like I should
It's in
transfer.
Durham also. It's in
Yeah,
Durham.
exactly.
That's why we should
Durham,
put that out
North
there.
Carolina. Yeah. But, like, Cuse is a good sports school. which is a good school in general. I feel like their academics are gonna be really
You're
good
just
and
saying
take them
that
to.
'cause
Where are we
you're
going?
just saying that because you almost went there.
Yeah, I almost went there.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my mom, Syracuse alumni, class of somewhere between 1980 and 2000. It's a great time.
That's a big range. Are
yeah.
you sure your mom
Wait,
graduated
are
the
you
year you
sure?
were born? That's 2000. Nice.
Between 1980 and 1999, she definitely graduated.
Nice.
It's a great time.
I also
Yeah.
applied to Syracuse. Throwback.
Yeah, and you burned their shirt. I remember that.
That was cool.
Well,
so-
it's not. It wasn't anything personal.
Shout out to
I
my
don't
boys, Declan Harding and Matthew Navon, who go to the Syracuse University.
That's true.
They're already at the Syracuse
Shout them
University.
out.
Yeah, I should just shout them out.
I'm doing it too.
Okay, thank you.
I would
You're
have
just
given.
not gonna shout them out.
Fuck them.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have given them my shirt, but it said it's College of Arts
Oh,
and
yeah.
Sciences, and Declan's in the business school, and Matt's in the
Yeah.
ice school.
No arts and sciences there.
No.
No,
No,
that.
they only have art
that.
and science,
Yeah.
and just one of each.
What?
So college.
Yeah.
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 Duke,
Tyler, are you excited to go
Syracuse.
back to Boston University?
The Boston University.
It's in Boston, Massachusetts.
University of
No.
Boston.
No, you're
It's
not.
in Brookline, Massachusetts. Sorry.
Half it's in
No, it's
Boston,
not.
half it's in Brookline. It's in Boston.
It's in Brookline, Massachusetts.
Not all of it.
No, your dorm isn't. So
Yeah.
No, the whole university.
No, the whole university
is in
not
Brookline, Massachusetts.
No,
it's
it's
on
not.
that main road. What's
Yeah.
the road called?
Okay, let me rephrase. 90%, 95% of it.
Yeah,
is
it's
in
like
Brookline,
Sacred Heart
Massachusetts.
University. Like most of it's in Bridgeport and Trumbull, but they can say it's in Fairfield because like 1% of it's in Fairfield. And that looks better. Boston University is a university
No,
in
Tyler,
Boston,
so-
Massachusetts, United States.
No, it's in Brookline.
It's so close to Fenway Park, dude. It has to be in Boston.
Fenway Park isn't in Boston. It's in Fenway.
No, that's a
Fenway is
neighborhood
its
in
own
Boston.
borough.
You are
Yeah, Fenway
dumb.
is
That's
its
like-
own borough. Now.
No, that's like saying Greens Farms
Borough
isn't part
is
of
a part of a
Westport.
city.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. It's just like
Yeah,
Fenway
but
Park is in
it was
Boston.
working, okay?
yeah, but I
Jesus
come here for
Christ.
the truth.
You're too technical. Okay.
So
Yeah,
no,
it's
like,
in
are you
Boston,
looking
okay?
forward to going
Yeah,
back to
are you
school?
excited?
Yeah, no, I am. I'm looking
No
forward
one
to
you
going
know is
back.
gonna see it, so like you can
Yeah.
just say you can be honest.
like no, for like a lot of reasons. But like there are still a few reasons that I want to go back, and to that degree I can say that I'm excited to go back.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you have
Like-
any new? Well, obviously you have new classes, but like
It's
you
more
looking
just-
forward to your new classes.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
What's like the one that
Is
you
it-
think will be most interesting?
Most interesting? Oh god. One, two.
Just pick
probably
one
like
you wanna
psych.
mention. Psych.
Psychology.
Oh
Just,
yeah. I
yeah.
took
Like
psych last
honestly,
semester. That's easy money.
That's
is it
easy
good?
for-
Good. It's easy
yeah.
at BU too. So,
Yeah.
but I don't know. More than anything, I just like I'm super lazy here. Like I
Yeah.
love being back in Westport, but I'm like so
Yeah.
lazy. I get up at like 1 p.m.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were
yeah.
talking off camera, and Chima told that to me too. Is that he's
Yeah,
so
I just set an
lazy.
alarm this morning for 11 a.m. Like that's how unproductive I am.
I said, dude, I woke up at 1 today.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
so, like,
set
I
an
wake
alarm
up at
this
1
morning.
every day.
Oh,
So yeah, I don't do
Yeah.
anything all day, and
Yeah.
it kind of sucks. But I'm gonna get back to college, and I have to work on all that, and I have so many responsibilities with the fraternity, and then I'm also on a
Yeah.
volleyball team. So I'm
Do you
gonna
like
have
a
to get
thing,
back to the grind.
Like Lambda Chi or
yeah,
Yeah.
what's this?
yeah, this
There's a
Lambda
there's a-
Chi.
Lambda
Or probably
Chi.
that way actually.
Mm.
Yeah, that sounds fun. You
It's
have a good life there, and you still exist.
You have a lot to do, so
Yeah.
I
your
am-
Yeah,
main
it's
your
good.
main concern of being unproductive will not be a concern.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, but like I don't know. There's a
I
lot
feel
of
like you
stuff
get
I'm
to
not-
live like you get volleyball like you did in high school, and like you get the parties like you got in high school. So it's like you're just living a good life, and you got the academics like you did in high school, and it's just like also in middle school you got academics and elementary school. It's like you're pretty much having a
Just
good
let
time.
him. Just let him.
Yeah.
You said high school so many times. in
What
that
about you,
sentence.
Chima? Are you
yeah, I'm
excited
exci-
to go back? Not
Yeah,
looking
yeah, I'm pretty
forward to
excited.
something?
I miss some people. I have some boys down there and some girls, some female friends. It's a great time.
No, you
And
don't.
okay, and Amherst is a great place to go to university, and I'm excited for my classes. I have like no classes with anybody I know from
Hey,
last semester,
more
which is good
opportunity to
because
meet.
like it's always good to make more friends, and like I'm excited about ski club.
Great, now I'm
I'm
gonna
excited
yawn.
about my dorm and my roommate. Like I love
That window of Hawaii.
Oh my
Ooh.
god. Yeah. My side of my dorm doesn't have a window, so I put a post. My mom sent me a poster of a window. It's a great time, and it's like Hawaii. It's a great time. Everyone loves it.
Is it a great time?
Yeah, it is a great time. It's a great time. Is it a great time? Yeah.
What's like one class you're excited for or something?
Not calc. That's my major, so that's kind of concerning. Probably macro.
Yeah.
I liked micro, even though I had a shit teacher last semester. So like, I have a good teacher this semester, and like that's gonna be a good time. And
Nice.
like, I think all my classes are gonna be good. I made sure I went on that rate my professor action and only took professors with a 4.0. So like, it's a great time. And like, I don't know. I'm not a fraternity, so like, party life for me is like it's solid, but like it's not like over the top, which is kind of good. Makes me focus on my academics, but like I do go
All about
out.
grades out here.
Yeah, fraternity life isn't like that huge at UMass. It's definitely a thing, but it's like
It's there, but it's not necessary.
yeah, it doesn't feel like that. And like if I really feel like I need it, I can rush next year.
Yeah.
But like right now, gotta focus on my academics. And like I have enough friends where it's like, it's not like that's the issue. It's not like I'm trying to like, just like do that, but it's a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're out
Your
here to...
vocabulary is immense.
I love vocabulary. I'm a big boy word guy. I'm not.
What is
I'm
it?
not.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. You're out here to, like, you know what you're going to college to do.
Yeah.
You know what your responsibilities
Yeah.
are. And you want to have fun and make friends at the same time. But,
Yeah.
like, sometimes when it comes down to it, you really just need that high-ass GPA to get that internship or
Yeah.
whatever. To get that, like...
Or to just like be a dad. Kind of need that.
Or, like, to get
Yeah.
that study abroad program or that
Yeah.
job or whatever the hell it is,
Yeah. I think I
Or
have my
just
priorities
just
straight.
because graduating high in your class is
Yeah.
good.
Well, yeah, but people start to really, like, actually give a shit about that. I mean, don't stop me from wrong, but people actually start to care about that once they're in, like, junior or senior year of college. The same way they're in junior or senior year of high school, and then they're like, shit, I got to get my GPA up so that I can get into UCLA or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
a lot of people also, if they did that in high school, and they're like, hey, let's not do that this time, and actually try from the get-go, it's easier,
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Because nowadays it's all about grad school. It's what my dad says, because he
Yeah.
talks to people and stuff. And my sister's like graduated, so it's like it doesn't even matter where you go undergrad anymore. Like, what's next? Like, what's after grad school? They're just gonna keep making schools that you have to go to if you want a job.
Yeah.
I mean, if they'll make more money, then yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
What is it? That's just sort of
Yeah.
how the system is. But for now, honestly, undergrad, just have a good time, too. Like,
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
partying.
It's the best
is
4 years of
lit.
your life.
Yeah. I feel like I'm having a good time, but like
Yeah.
I have my
What
priorities
is
straight
it?
right now. It's a good time.
Do you think college parties are better than high school parties, or?
Like the thing is, I actually don't.
See, I was gonna say the same thing.
Obviously I haven't been to college parties, but I have, but not really.
I've heard the same thing from a lot of people. High
I
school
think
parties are
another
better right now than college.
At
parties.
least part of it is that high school parties are mostly your friends and mostly people you know. College parties are you don't know most people there, so
Like,
it's a totally different situation.
Yeah.
It's like apples to like a different type of apple.
Yeah, exactly. Like
know,
one thing I've like realized, I really only went to frat parties like in September, and then after that I was just like hanging out with people and like other sort of parties. But it's like when you go to a high school party, like it's all your friends. Like 35 out of the people there are gonna be your friends, and like 10 of those are gonna be like your great friends, like your friend group and everything. When you go to a college party, there's all these things you gotta do. You gotta have a ratio, which can include like one girl you know, and then like 6 other people that you don't know,
Sound.
and then like 3 of your friends, and you go to the party. It's like 200 people, and like they're all randos to you, and it's like I think that's the aspect that's like that makes high school parties more enjoyable for me. But like college parties are really cool. Like I think it's like better venues, and like it's more like lit in general, but like I miss like
Because it's not really someone's house that their parents are gonna come. It's
exactly.
very different.
Yeah, it's very different.
It was. Although I see the one thing you said before was that people would like enjoy like high school parties, but like most people would agree with that. I just don't think so.
Yeah.
I feel like you ask the average person, they're like, yeah, fucking high school, we never partied because nobody
exactly.
had that
That is
opportunity.
true.
'Cause
Well, I think as
parents
you get
weren't down
older
with that.
too,
Also,
it
like
changes. You had one semester of freshman year. I would imagine juniors and seniors, people live off campus, and it's like
Yeah.
easier.
I feel like
I don't know exactly.
I feel like
Yeah.
by sophomore year and junior year, I will say college parties are better because then I'll have like a more signified friend group in college. And
They have a
everything.
higher ceiling.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
exactly. And
They can be. So
you're more
much better,
used to
but at
everything,
this
and you
rate,
know
they're
where
not.
the good spots are and the bad spots are. But like as a first semester freshman, you don't really know what's up. It takes some time to adjust. But like you're in a fraternity, so like that's where you party. When you're not in a fraternity, like me, it's like you don't know what you're doing, and like half the time it's like I'm just hanging out with my friends in dorms.
Trying to ball with my bros.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like I don't know. It's interesting.
Like if you got the reference.
Yeah. Okay. It's a good time.
I really think so.
I like college classes better than high school classes. I like the venues
I
more.
would,
The venues.
Yeah, like the lecture. Some of the lecture halls are like pretty litty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
is being in some for like accepted students day or even just like visiting.
Yeah.
I would. It's like that's the whole point. Higher education is higher like
Yeah.
quality. They're like cool.
They are
Like,
cool.
there's like
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Get
but
learned.
also to some degree, I miss high school education because it was kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
could just like
You could-
I would ditch
yeah.
so many classes, like not actually ditch, but
You
I
never
would ditch.
skipped a class.
I would show up for the class,
And
and
leave for
then
most
after
of
like
it.
5 minutes, I just leave, and then I'd come back 5 minutes before the bell rang, and
Yeah.
it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there were some classes where you just did jack shit. Like she'd be like, "All right, do the reading on the website, and then the questions, and then you're done for the class," and that would be
Yeah.
it.
I think you're subtweeting one class in specific.
Two.
Spanish.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking
Ooh,
Spanish. I was
Spanish
thinking of
was full of that.
psych and child psych,
Why?
but
Those
Spanish
are both
too. Yeah.
electives, so electives are.
Yeah,
kinda
electives aren't going to
crappier.
be as late.
But Spanish, like once a week,
Yeah.
it'd be like, all right, here's 10 minutes of teaching. All right, homework. That takes 5 minutes. I'm just going to sign that for the rest of the 35 minutes of class and just not get why you guys aren't working. So you could either do it really quickly and then do nothing, or just do nothing and then do it at home really quickly. And there's a certain thrill of like going on your phone or like playing a game on the
Oh,
computer.
yeah.
But in college, it's like if you do that, it's like no
You're
one,
screwed
no
yourself.
one really
Nobody
cares. Also,
Yeah.
there's no thrill because if you get caught, it's like, why are you
Yeah.
wasting your own time? You just feel bad,
Yeah.
you know, like texting somebody like, "Hey, where are you going for lunch?" It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus,
certain like funness of
For
it.
the most part, like those classes actually kind of matter. So, like, if
Exactly.
you don't pay attention, you just get a bad grade, and it sucks for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It'll every second matters. Where in like Spanish, if you like don't listen, it's like, they take it from somewhere and they tell you where to get it. So like, why do you ever?
Yeah.
You could get by not paying attention ever. Obviously, you do pay
Yeah.
attention, but
In
college is
college,
like
it's
you
like,
have
yeah.
to pay attention all the time.
Just different style classes, basically.
Yeah.
But I would say the education system, like okay, obviously, but like classes in college, you learn more. So
Yeah.
what was it? And I definitely enjoy that, having 4 classes where I actually need to try, rather than 8 classes and some of them suck and there's no point of being in there in the first
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
It's not like there's like any super lax classes. Like you could say like, oh, I'm just gonna go to gym class, or like you take like
Oh,
a
remember
stupid
gym.
electives. Like there's stupid electives in college, but it's like the classes in college are like more in depth. They're more like you should learn and stuff. But also like there's more freedom to skip class. There's more freedom to just do whatever you want.
Which
Like,
is an interesting look into
Yeah,
like who
like,
you are as a person.
when you go to a
So-
lecture hall and you look at all the people, half of them are on
You
Facebook,
hold
and that's
yourself
really cool.
accountable.
And
I do.
and then like half them are skipping class. And it's like I like that. I don't usually skip class, but like if I need to, I can. And it's not like
It's just on.
it's
you.
not an issue. There's no attendance
Yeah.
except some classes. Like I've
Really?
when you have like a class with like 20 people.
Oh, yeah.
they do take attendance and you can't skip
What was
class.
it? I have
Because
those
that's
are definitely harder.
the whole.
I
Like,
also
Then you also have a better relationship with the professor
yeah. I
instead
think
of
we got those.
like I had one class with 450 people.
Really? What was
Yeah,
that like?
it was Psych
what that,
100.
micro? Oh, it was Psych.
Yeah.
yeah.
So like that was easy money, but it's like that was also kind of interesting just being in like a auditorium of 450 people and just learning about
That's our
It's a
our
good time.
high school class. It was
Exactly.
462.
yeah,
That's for context.
it's a great time.
That's kind of crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Hotch, do you have any rapid fire questions for us about collegiate school? He's gonna be going to the Tufts University in Medford, Massachusetts next year.
Medford, Somerville, it's in both, and they just say both. So.
Oh, okay.
Mr.
All right. I guess
Person.
I just don't have a
Mr.
brain
Person.
then.
Yeah, like Boston University of Boston, Brookline.
Mhm.
Let's see, rapid fire questions. I should have come prepared.
Yeah.
Nah, it's alright.
I don't know.
Nah, you tried. It's okay, buddy.
No. So like your free time, like when you're not like in classes or you doing frat stuff or volleyball, what do you like do? Do you have a lot of just downtime, or do you find yourself like you're usually doing some sort of homework or other thing, or do you have like, reasonable like actual just leisure time?
It really depends. Like, I'm either sleeping or doing work.
Yeah. See.
Like,
Beautiful.
the
answer.
midday nap is so nice at college. It's so nice. And you just go to sleep from 2 to 6, and you're like, wow, what a great day.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. I don't know.
That's a big chunk of time.
Yeah, you get a lot of nap time
should-
in college.
If that's your speed,
I was about to say,
I'm too
no thanks.
non-committal to do that.
Really?
I'd rather just like be awake but really tired because I feel like I'm doing something.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just a weird
Yeah.
thing.
All throughout like October and November, I watch
Leisure.
so much Netflix.
Really?
Yeah.
Like I really
That's
shouldn't
why
have.
I'm asking. Honestly, just to know with my what.
Like I was
can
kind of
prepare
addicted though.
for.
I watched more than I should have, but I
you
still
watch?
didn't fail
We'll get to that
classes.
later.
So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of.
But you
things.
could have done better.
Like yeah.
Oh
But
yeah, I
the
could.
point
Knowing
is,
yourself,
the point is,
yeah.
if I had limited myself at least a little bit, it probably would have been okay for the amount that I had watched, and I like watched a decent amount. So therefore, like you can get away with like
if
having
you
a
had-
decent amount of leisure time as long as you schedule and study right.
Like if you had watched a little bit less, it wouldn't have been that weird. That's what you watched too
I
much.
watched a lot.
But no, you're saying like
I watched a
if
lot of
you had-
Netflix.
Alright.
I
What'd you watch?
A lot of Office reruns for a while, bunch of YouTube. I went
YouTube's my shit.
I went through
YouTube's
both
a
seasons
black hole.
of Riverdale in like a week,
Oh yeah.
which is a
That's on
terrible
Netflix?
show, by the way.
Yeah.
Was it sometimes terrible shows can still be like entertaining?
Well, it's
Oh, yeah.
entertaining because they're all hot. So
That's my sister told me that she like
Mhm.
it took her forever to finish the first season because it's not a good show,
it's a terrible.
and then she
show.
didn't pick up the second season because it's a bad show. But it's like they're all hot,
I still enjoy
and
it.
it's like
Plus,
fun
it
to
is.
watch.
It's
sort
still.
of.
They are good at making the show incredibly dramatic and suspenseful.
But it's like forced a little
It's oh my god, the plot is the crappiest, most like uncohesive,
bit incoherent.
incoherent.
You're
Like
so close.
it just does not flow at all.
Yeah.
It makes no logical sense. The character arcs are bullshit. It's so bad.
Mhm.
Like just the
But do
show
you
is
have
terrible,
anything
but-
negative to say?
No, but like
a lot.
yeah, it's just what was it? Regardless of that, like it's exciting, it's dramatic. It's still like a fun plot,
It's
I
a
guess.
pastime. You're
It's
indulging.
really easy to understand. The characters attractive, and the characters are also like I wouldn't say relatable, but like fun to watch.
Yeah,
If that makes any sense.
yeah. Easy to digest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's based off a comic
Exactly.
book, and I don't know what
Archie Moore.
Archie
Mhm.
and Jughead. There was a lot of things.
Yeah.
I've been watching Seinfeld recently.
Oh, Seinfeld is.
I have a
Great
few notable. I have a few things. So obviously, it is amazingly beautifully written in terms of its comedy. Like the way it has like 2 or 3 unrelated plot lines, and towards the end, a lot of times they'll intertwine and end up with totally not forced, but like an ending you just wouldn't expect. But it's not forced. It all like makes sense. Like yeah, it's reaching, but it's not unrealistic.
Yeah.
But it's hard to binge just because there's no like plot. There's a few underlying plots, but they're really like just trivial.
Yeah.
They're like it'll be like episode 3, and the next time it's brought up it's like episode 18. You're like, I didn't know if that was gonna continue because most plot lines just don't continue from the next show.
Yeah.
And you can tell it was an early sitcom, like relative to what we know now, just the way it's edited. Because sometimes it'll just be like a little bit too long, and you're like, that's weird. And sometimes it's cut off too short, and you're like, also kind of weird. And they're all like one of their trademarks is like a lot of short clips that like does the tying together the ending. But sometimes it's like too clipped, it's like too weird. It looks forced even though it's not. Like the editing is weird.
So much all at once.
Yeah, like it's a lot of just short clips. Some are too long, some are too short. But it's hilarious.
I was just going to
hilarious.
say, you're giving a lot of information right now. But
I was just trying to think of the way to word that, because it's...
Yeah.
You just gotta watch it and be like, nah, I know what you mean.
Okay.
Example, if any of you care, at the end of the Raincoats episode, there's a weird...
Okay. No one...
Hey,
Hey, I care.
some people watch Seinfeld.
No one likes you.
You don't have to bring
Stop
it up
talking
on
about yourself,
camera.
Tyler.
Right, so,
Yeah.
Chima, have you watched...
I'm-
You don't watch shows as
I don't really
much.
watch Netflix that much. Like, YouTube's my shit. Danny
Mm-hmm.
Duncan, that's a great guy. But one thing I've been watching, Real Bros of Simi Valley on
Oh,
Facebook
actually,
Watch.
watch that.
Ooh. Season 2 is so much better than Season 1. And it's like, it's just stupid humor. And that's my shit.
Yeah.
So, like,
Stupid humor.
oh, yeah.
Have you seen... Oh, what's the stupid football show? Never mind. Well...
Yeah, it's okay. Like,
Well,
Blue
there
Mountain
you go.
State. Have you seen
Oh,
Blue Mountain
I
State?
haven't seen it.
Yeah,
No,
I
okay,
haven't
no.
seen it, but I know you would like it.
Okay.
Blue Mountain State.
I'll give it a watch.
It's a movie.
Yeah.
It's not a... It is a movie, but it's based off of a TV show.
Oh, okay.
The TV
My
show
bad.
is horrendous. But the cheesy, crappy humor is something you'd love.
Yeah, it's a good time. But if y'all like Facebook Watch out there, check out Real Bros of Simi Valley. It's about some high school graduates
Some brats.
who live off their parents' money in Simi Valley, and that's their thing. It's a great time, and it's just all about weed and like stupid plans about their futures. And it has Jimmy Tatro
Wow, that sounds like us.
and Nick Coletti. It's a
And
great.
Cody-
Yeah.
That sounds a lot like
I
us.
try not to.
Cody Co.
What?
Nick Coletti.
Yeah, Nick Coletti
Cody
is-
Co.
Oh, Cody Co.
Jimmy Tatro.
Jimmy
I don't know
Tatro.
what his like real name is, but he's
It's Jimmy
a
Tatro.
musician. No.
Oh.
Getter.
Mhm.
That's the guy with the tattoo. I don't know what his real name is, but he does music by the name
Yeah.
of Getter.
It's full of like really good former Viners that are now successful, and it's amazing. Also,
Drew
Ball in the Family. I've been watching that in a while.
Danny
But,
Gonzalez.
But like, that's another great
Danny
show
Gonzalez is
about the Ball brothers. I cannot believe I made a LeVar Ball quote, my senior quote. That was one of the dumbest decisions I've ever made.
Which
in my
quote
life.
was it?
It was like, I must be a genius because I plan it this well. Like, that's just so. It was so dumb. It was, No, it was really bad.
It's
It's
looking
okay.
back on
And
it, you'll be like, oh right,
yeah,
the Ball family.
yeah,
Oof.
and it's like.
He was.
I think I was expecting like Lamelo. I think I was expecting Jello to be better. Like Lonzo, he's a good player in the NBA. Jello,
He's not making the G League.
Yeah, he's not making the G League. He's not making NBA. Lamelo has promise, but he
has no work ethic.
he has no work ethic. But he's been better
from the little
inspired.
bit I know.
But it's like, I thought LeVar was a genius. Now I'm looking at like you should have kept your kids in UCLA. Like that.
Yeah.
That was a dumb decision.
That was horrible.
So like yeah, now I'm like not as like I'm not feeling as good about my senior quote because LeVar Ball isn't like
He's not relevant.
he's not relevant
At all.
He like his strategy was very good but not like amazing with his
With
children.
his kids, sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. Lonzo's successful. Jello
He'll be better. He'll
looks
get
like
better.
yeah. Oh yeah, he's already improving.
Yeah.
Like I look at his stat line sometimes, and it's like it's actually a good
He
game.
just needs to
And I feel like
score
they
better.
I feel like they lose when he scores more.
Yeah.
Yeah, like last night he scored like 13 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, set a plus minus, a minus 12, and they lost to the Cavaliers. But like when he scores like 2 points, he takes like 3 shots and he has like 10
That's true.
assists. Lakers win.
He's
So,
like a Draymond Green. Like if
Yeah.
he's scoring, it's like why is
Yeah,
he scoring
like,
so
don't-
much? Who else is doing
Lonzo,
that poorly?
like chill to scoring. Just keep it at 8 points a game and get a lot of assists. And then, like,
8 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists,
Yeah,
8 blocks, 8
exactly.
steals.
and then like your team's gonna win. It's all about that plus minus for Lonzo.
that's how teams wins.
Yeah, but
Plusing
like
more than the other team minuses.
thanks. No, but like plus minus a stat.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay.
We're just
RPM.
scoring more points. Why does anything else matter if you score more points?
No, because plus minus.
Yeah,
is-
plus minus is like how
For
you
those
feel
that
on the
don't
court.
know, is when the player's on the court, what the net of that team.
Yeah,
ends up
well, if
being.
the other team has 1,000 more rebounds and you score more points, then what the hell?
They're gonna
Yeah,
have more
but then
chance
your
to
plus
score more
minus
points.
is 100.
But then you
It's
score
how many
more points,
points
so it doesn't matter.
your team scored versus how many teams the other team scored. And like, so
Yeah.
if like you said, he was minus 13. So like while Alonzo was on the court, the Cavs scored 13 more points total than they did. So But Chima's just saying that it tends to be that when Lonzo gets more rebounds and assists than he does like points, his plus minus is better. For whatever reason that is.
Yeah, I don't know why, but like
It's a good point. I bet it's like that's true.
he's one of the guys that like can do a lot more without the ball, and like
Without scoring.
yeah, and he's like a great passer,
He's a great defender too.
great defender. He does everything except for score, and like that's his role, and maybe that's what he needs to be.
Yeah. Like he only scored like 15 a game in college, so coming to the NBA, like they weren't expecting him to score a lot. So I don't think he's disappointing in that regard. I think
He's a
it's
facilitator.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
As we rant about the NBA players that I have no idea about.
It's fine.
Plus minus,
Alright.
bro. Yeah, I know. Got that.
So-
Stats.
Thank you for tuning in to Chalky Milking.
Thanks for coming to another episode. What should this one be called?
The return.
Oh,
I like doing the whole podcast thing where it's whatever, we can do that.
Okay.
You know, like
Hot
sometimes
two
where
sucks.
they're
Yeah.
called like a funny thing from the video, but we'll just do that. All right, I mean you'll know what it's called before
Yeah.
we do. So.
Yeah.
That's cheers.
I was literally about to do that. Why do you think I refilled my shirt? Yo,
break
these cups.
See you next time.
All right, have a good day, boys.
Peace.